This is a Headgum podcast.
Well. We are back in the game.
Back. Get it back in the game.
Standing by the scores table with our jerseys on. We're tucking them in. We're back in the game.
Yeah.
We're pulling out the subs. Whatever show you listened to before this, those are the subs. We're coming in. We're in the game now.
Take your other podcasts out because we're tagging in, and there's only 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Only 2 minutes left in the quarter, and we about to win. We about to win the game.
This episode is hands down my least favorite title. That's what
I definitely do not get this title. By the way, let's introduce the show. The show is called XOXO Gossip Kings. It's presented by Headgum Studios. This is a Headgum podcast.
Yeah.
And this is an Athletic Greens podcast.
And a Natural Valley protein. I had two choices. I could get a Rice Krispie treat or a protein bar. Try to do the right thing, and I regret it.
Here's the funny part. Both of those things have the same amount of sugar in them.
For real?
Yeah.
Man.
What I'm gonna try. I saw this recipe on TikTok. Mm-hmm. They deep frying Rice Krispie treats.
Damn.
That shit sound good, don't it? What you think, Rochelle? We got Rochelle in the building today. She's back again.
She's holding it down. Made it through week one.
She didn't quit on us. Would you deep fry a Rice Krispie treat, Rochelle?
I would deep fry anything.
Really?
Yes.
What's your favorite fairground food?
You be in these fairgrounds, girl? Yeah, that's a good question. What do you think?
A big old turkey leg.
I was gonna say turkey leg. I want to say funnel cake, but every time I get it, I don't want it. I smell it, I want it, and I don't.
The funnel cake's a little too much.
It's too much, right?
Funnel cake's my shit.
What about a deep fried cotton candy? You ever had that?
Ugh.
No, I've never heard of that.
I don't like cotton candy.
It's tough.
The texture is nasty. It feel like I'm eating silicone insulation.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, it feels like I'm eating that pink insulation that be in the roof of your grandma's house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The pink paper.
Yeah. I used to look at that all the time, like, Mom, cotton candy. She's like, don't touch that.
Fiberglass insulation. It's not silicone.
Beating the shit out of me.
Fiberglass insulation. Orange Corning fiberglass insulation. What you didn't tell us, Rochelle?
Oh, corn dogs.
Corn dogs?
Corn dogs.
Now,
that's
what you put on the
choice.
corn dog? You just mustard and ketchup?
Just mustard.
Churn, baby, churn. Churn, baby, churn. Churn, baby, churn. Mustard, that's an OG. That's an OG level because I feel like ketchup is like whatever, but when you go full mustard, nothing else, that's OG shit.
Y'all tripping. Ketchup is the shit.
Man, ketchup is for these hoes.
Yeah, I'm one of the hoes because ketchup is my shit.
Ketchup. I like ketchup. It's just like when I see someone just go mustard, I'm like, what up?
Yeah. It depends. The mustard got to be sweet. There's got to be some sweetness there.
Yeah.
You know what I like corn dog wise? Mm-hmm. This is going to blow y'all mind. Jimmy Dean makes these pancake wrapped sausages.
Get out of here.
So corn dogs, and what you got to do is you got to take a little syrup, and you put that in a cup. You dip that.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds delicious.
Shit is good.
In Canada, they call instead of DiGiorno, they say it's delicioso. It's not delivery. It's delicioso. I got a big fight with my Canadian homie because I was like, that's not it. It's DiGiorno. He was like, nah, man, it's delicioso. And
pizza is called delicioso in Canada?
Yeah, like it's the same company, but they call it delicioso. So they have the same commercial. So it goes, it's not delivery, it's delicioso. And then I go, nah, it's DiGiorno. But, so that was a conversation me and him had.
Take away their creative license. Take away their creative license.
They wild in Canada.
Lamar, you got a spotted this week?
Nah. You got one?
Nah, let's use it. Let's go to a user spotted. Let's get
they've been sending some good ones.
Okay, we got a user spotted this week. This one comes from Rainy Mac. Thank you, Rainy Mac, for sending this in.
Miss Rainy Mac, all covered in black. She got that spotted. Okay.
Spotted. I went to college in downtown NYC, and one time I was running late to class, only to find security randomly standing outside our building. As I was trying to say I was a student that was late for class, Chuck Bass, in full costume, scarf included, walked out with Nate getting ready for the next scene in the building next door. Wow. Hard to explain to the teacher reason why I was late, because it was a true spotted. Big fan of the podcast. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much, Miss Rainy Mac.
Thank you for that. We haven't had a Chuck Bass spotted yet. I feel like
this is a spoiler because I feel like this is like when they get to college, I guess. I'm assuming.
But, oh shit, you're right. Well, Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe they just shot it there. Maybe it was part of the episode we saw that was about colleges.
Yeah.
When they were just shooting there.
But thank you so much for that user spotted. That's a good spot right there.
I feel like everyone's in the show's been spotted so far, except for Blake Lively.
Nowhere to be found. Except by you.
Yeah.
Who worked with her on the... Oh, no.
No,
you
I'm talking about Leighton. I've never seen Blake.
Leighton.
I never seen Blake Lively ever.
I never see Blake Lively. You ever see Blake Lively walking around?
No, but I do have a Nate Archibald spotting.
You do?
Oh, where?
7
When?
years ago. I used to work at a grocery store.
Which one?
Juice bar. It's called Vintage Grocers in Malibu.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
they
they got the
sell
old
old
groceries
food.
where it's old and they
Yeah.
repurpose it back for good use. All right. Sorry about that joke.
Yeah, I made him a coffee.
Yeah?
I bought him a cup of coffee.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty tight.
That's tight. And you knew he was from Gossip Girl at the time, or did you just know him from other stuff?
I knew he was from Gossip Girl. I think that's the only thing I know him from, actually.
He's popping right now.
Is he?
He looks mad different, though. I didn't even recognize him. He's in that show called The Boys. And but I didn't realize that was him when I was watching it. And now I'm like, oh, shit, that is him. But
Speaking
crazy.
of the boys are back in
In
town
town.
in this episode.
Yeah, man, it was a humdinger.
Did
It
you
was
think so?
There was a humdinger moment,
There
but
was
I thought
humdinger
the episode was kind of whack to me. But
Episode
like,
was mid.
yeah,
Episode
but
was mid for sure.
that humdinger moment made it all worth it.
Yeah. This
And
episode
then-
is called PRET-A-POOR-J.
Yeah,
I don't get the
I don't
reference.
get it. Maybe it has to do with Jenny.
It does have something to do with Jenny. I think it has something to do with being poor. Like maybe that's it. I don't get what is it?
Or it's like
do you know
pork
what this
pie
means?
hat.
Do you know what this means?
It's a movie with Julia Roberts, I think.
It's hilarious.
Aaron
You know
Brockovich?
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the movie called?
Pret-A-Porter,
Oh,
which means, if I remember correctly, like ready to wear fashion.
Oh.
I don't know what the movie's about though.
Oh, so that would make sense though because this
Okay.
episode's about fashion.
It's about fashion. And it's Poor J. Pret-A-Poor-J. Is that okay?
Better
all
pour
right.
a pike hat.
All right. Gossip Girl done did it again with the title. They did it again.
Yeah, now I like it. Now it's my favorite
That's
title.
my favorite title. We don't have a guest this week, so we're going to breeze through this one because we both got to go. We both got things to do tonight.
Yeah,
We
man.
both got things to do. Rochelle got things to do tonight. We got no time for this, so we're gonna get. We had no episode. We have no guest today, but next week we'll be right back with a guest that has never seen the show for y'all.
And we'll explain the show to them for the entire podcast.
The entire podcast. We open on another Blair dream. Her and
Yeah.
Chuck
Oh, this was
getting
different. She was getting it. It was like, and then man, the Rhoda busted like,
busted in was like, God is always watching.
shit. Yeah, she was basically like pleasuring herself.
Yes,
right.
yes. She was pleasuring
They
herself.
really
and Rhoda
played
said-
that because I was like, if you were in high school watching that, would you know? Like, you'd be like, damn, they really showing that on TV on the C-Dubs.
Also,
on the
Blair
C-Dubs.
didn't try at all to like be discreet. She's like, I need a minute to finish something.
Yeah.
What are you finishing? You're
Yeah.
in the bed in your gown, in
Yeah,
your nightie.
Rhoda's like, God,
Remember,
watches.
God is
Like,
always
man,
watching.
Dorota, you know you don't believe in God. Get your ass out of here.
Dorota believe in God. Dorota does not masturbate.
Yeah. Dorota's like, Blair, if you're gonna masturbate, use this. She like this. But yeah, she dreaming. I dream of Chuck.
I dream
so
of
Chuck, she got an itch
Chucky.
she can't scratch.
She got an itch she can't scratch. So Jenny rushing around the house. She on the phone. Got it. Business. Got it. What?
Yeah.
Huh? I'll have it at
Frazzle
3.
dazzle.
I'll call you from the car. And then she
Yeah.
goes, oh, those damn Italians.
Yeah, that was crazy. How
Yeah.
you gonna diss the Italians like that?
And she got her new Joan Jett haircut. You see that?
Yeah,
Every time
yeah.
they come back with a new look, I'm like, okay, this must have been like a break in the season right here. They must
Yeah.
have had like a hiatus.
I think so because I feel like, and it's going with the times. Like,
Yeah.
it feel like this matches what was happening right there.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
got a new haircut, and then she goes she's like rushing around. I forgot my homework. She got to turn in her homeschool homework. I'm like, who you turning it into, Rufus?
Yeah. Who the fuck is teaching you? Because if Rufus ain't, if you do a homeschool, it's usually the parents that do it, right?
You do got to. I remember friends who used to do homeschool that they would have to like turn in like a book packet to like some like school
Oh,
building
really?
or something.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That shit is so funny. Yeah,
I forgot my homework. And then she goes to the bathroom, opens the door. Nate standing in the door like,
butt ass naked. Yeah.
oh hey little Jay.
Yeah.
And she's like,
Sorry.
hey Nate. Oh. So they definitely this is something that's going on here that I don't know if I like yet.
I'm not sure what was going on. It was definitely like Nate was like he was just so comfortable shirtless, just like he was like, yeah, do you need to go in here?
Yeah.
He's like, get out the way before Rufus come.
Yeah.
I was like, man, Rufus gonna come in here and see what's going on. What y'all doing?
My daughter, homie.
Hey,
homie.
homie.
My daughter.
Hey, we took you in your house off the sheet off my back.
Yeah.
Out your fucking house.
Yeah. Y'all I gave you the shirt off my back, homeboy. You up here flirting with my daughter?
Yeah.
It's my daughter. And
it's my daughter.
It's my DORTOR. My daughter.
So yeah, it was something little wild right there.
A little wild going on. I don't love it. I don't like what this means for the Humphrey household.
Yeah, it could destroy everything.
Yeah, but then Chuck pulls up on Blair, walking in the rain. He says, "Get in." And she's like, "I'm not getting in."
Yeah.
He goes, "You sure you when you walking in this rain?" He's like, "Just say the 3 words." He goes, "I hate you."
Yeah.
And then he locks the door. I thought he was gonna pull off immediately.
Yeah, that was smooth.
If I had wrote this scene,
Uh-huh.
I would have had him be like, "Come on, it's cool, Blair, get in."
Yeah.
Like while he's still staring at her, like looking out the window, and then his driver just goes, like he pulls off like I wouldn't have had him let the window up.
Yeah, like just still pull it.
Yeah.
I would have had him do that thing where he's like, "Come on, it's cool," and then be like, "Ooh," a little bit. And she go like this.
Yeah.
You're like, "Damn it, Chuck."
Psych. But she don't say. She got to say the words. So Jenny working on the model, right? Mm-hmm. Eleanor.
Okay, so shout out this real quick. You haven't seen OC yet, right?
I used to watch it a little bit. This girl's on OC?
Yeah, that's Marissa's little sister on OC.
Oh shit! I didn't put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, so that was cool. It was a little cameo. She always causing problems in every show she in. Always causing drama.
Yeah. Everything she do, she's causing drama. She was definitely causing drama in this episode. This shit was crazy. Yeah. Also, we'll get to it, but it's a nice cameo from somebody who we know from another thing.
Yeah, that's him, right?
Yeah.
Is that him?
Yeah.
I thought I was like, that don't make no sense because how old would he be? But I was like, that has to be him. Yeah. He looks just like that guy.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
We'll get to it. We're gonna let y'all know. We're not gonna spoil it for y'all yet who that is, but the people who know. Of course.
If you know, you know.
You know. Jenny working on a model. Eleanor is like, she was like, "Oh, I thought you were gonna let me in the meeting with you." She said, "Oh dear, I can't let you in the meeting. But tomorrow, Bendel's and Macy's. Bendel's and Barney's. Bendel's
and Macy's. Barney's, Bendel's and Macy's. Beepers and Ben's and Mouth. But yeah, Eleanor's tripping right now. Like, she was running around her wagon. But I want your dress though.
Yeah.
Did I skip that?
No. We skipped that a little bit, but it's not that bad because Jenny's working like crazy.
Yeah.
For her. And she's like, she knows the value of Jenny.
Yeah.
But she ain't giving her just
flowers,
due.
Yeah.
She knows that if she brings Jenny into that meeting, she's gonna be exposed for what she's been doing, and also they're gonna be like, we want you.
Yeah, because like Eleanor's, she's old news. Like she's not hip no more. She ain't in the in crowd, so her dresses ain't popping like that.
Her dresses ain't popping like that no more. She don't understand what they doing these days. This 2008. You tripping, Eleanor?
Yeah.
You know what's popping in 2008?
Obama's president.
So Nate pulls up with a binder and was like, "Hey, I found this at the house and I thought you may need it." Like, how the fuck do you know what she needs?
Yeah. Also, how you know where Eleanor? I guess I don't know.
How did you get in the building?
Yeah, he just pulled up like that was a real move by Nate. Was that a move or was he genuinely like she need her binder?
He's making moves. He's making moves
because he was playing it real coy like I'm just a real. And then homegirl from the OC, we'll call her Marissa, little sister. She's like, yo, that guy has the hots for you. Hotchi mama.
She said, I'm like his little sister. And she goes, yeah, his little sister he wants to do.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Remember people used to say that? You want to do her. You want to do her.
Do it.
We used to say that shit all the time.
You want to do it.
You want to do it with me?
Yeah.
Do what?
Yeah.
How about what?
What? So I think I put in my notes, this is gonna cause problems.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some issues with this. It ain't gonna work out the way they think it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
So Dan and Serena trying to be friends, and Blake barges in, tells Chuck's story to Dan. Like, he's got an itch. I got an itch, only Chuck can scratch.
Yeah.
And Dan gives some good advice. Dan's like, yo, I forgot what he said though. What was his?
He was like,
throw yourself at him?
Because she was like, I'm gonna avoid him, and she's like, no, if you want him, make yourself irresistible. He's still a man, you know. So then Blair's like, right. I'm gonna seduce this motherfucker.
Yeah, she gets it in.
Serena's trying to make everybody friends and shit.
Yeah.
Not thinking about how awkward this is for Dean Hump.
D Hump.
D Hump on a Wednesday.
Hump.
Look, Casey ain't got nothing to do now. He done took his job. He just walking around like a...
Casey's just walking around eating snacks.
He's like, can you do this for me so I got to do this shit?
Casey's standing by the window being like, man, what y'all up there doing?
What y'all doing? How's she doing? She doing a good job? How the lighting look?
Let us know. So, Eleanor tells Jenny to buy her like her dress, and she's got to make a new one.
Yeah.
By the next day for Barney's, Bendels, and Bentleys.
Yeah, Barney's, Bendels, and Bentleys.
Yeah,
Houston,
Barney's.
Atlanta, Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's like, but I can't remake this dress in one night. Are you kidding me?
Do it. Make
Yeah.
it enough.
Do you want me to cancel on Barney's, Bentleys, and Beamers?
You think I can
No,
do that?
I can't cancel on them.
Cancel on the Barney's and Bendels and Beamers, Benzes, and Bentleys. So Blair's sitting on Chuck's car trying to seduce. And he agrees to get a drink. This shit was tight.
Yeah.
And they go to the bar.
He's like, oh, it was working. He took a Dan's advice. All right.
One drink. I have one drink with you. And she spills the drink on his pants,
Yeah.
and then she starts like trying to touch his meat.
Yeah.
You don't get hard.
He was like, I'm bored.
I'm bored. Yeah.
Why don't you've ruined my pants, Blair.
Yeah, you've ruined my pants. I'm bored.
Man, this shit is tough because I'm like, Blair trying to take Dan's advice, but it ain't working because she really like him.
Yeah.
She can't really do it well. That's what's really happening. That's what I'm thinking.
It's a crazy couple.
I know. This is the most toxic. They worse than the other one. I don't even want to talk about that other couple.
I know.
Not even bring up that
bring
couple.
them up, but we will bring them up eventually.
Okay.
Little J out with her new homegirl, and they changed clothes for some stupid ass.
I know, that
reason.
shit was dumb as hell.
That was so fucking stupid.
They were like, change clothes. They should have played that song.
Yeah.
Why didn't they play that?
She was like, I have to wear that dress.
Yeah.
I have to wear it. And she was like, wait, I'm wearing it. What am I going to wear?
What the fuck
and
is
then
that
they
going
come
to
out
do?
and they switch clothes, and Jenny got the hat on with the outfit.
That was
And
so
then-
dumb, like, because it didn't really do anything. They just changed each other's clothes.
Yeah.
But it made it seem so dramatic, like, whoa, whoa, look at Jenny. She looked like,
Everything.
pow, pow, pow.
Everything that Jenny does, I swear to God, everything that she does, it feels like there's going to be such a huge consequence that goes along with it. And in this episode, there wasn't a terribly huge one, but there was a little bit of one.
Yeah. She's like, her storylines are always like, it's like, I'm like so worried. I'm like, what is about to go down? Like,
What
she's
is
always in her head. But then, what is this girl? How old is the other girl? Like, they all just seem like, how are they just in here like this?
Are they forgetting that Jenny is 15? Like, she's young. She's like the
seemed
youngest
like
person
she
on the
knew.
show. Her and Eric are the two youngest people on the show.
Yeah.
And that Agnes girl, I feel like she's an adult. She's at least like 20, 21, somewhere in there.
Yeah, because she was kicking it with homeboy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Agnes. Assistant.
Casey moving around boxes. Well,
He ain't doing
need that-
shit.
ain't
He
nothing
ain't
with that
doing
box.
shit. She's like, they pulling me away. I got too many responsibilities.
Yeah.
So Rochelle's gonna take over. And he ain't got shit to do out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think like Agnes is big trouble. Big
Yeah.
trouble in Little China. But I think what's crazy though is like she's actually telling her good advice though, because she's like, Eleanor's taking advantage of you. Did we get to that part yet? Am I skipping?
Not yet.
Yeah.
We're skipping a little bit. You skipping it.
Excuse
You skip into your own loo. So we okay. Serena pulls up at the art gallery and she meets Aaron. This dude seems like the most nervous person on the planet.
Yeah. He's like,
But I'm
an
like,
artist.
how is he gonna be the new what's the male version of Ingenue? The love interest or whatever. Ingenue.
I don't know. I never heard of Ingenue. But you know what it is? He's Dan. He's just a cooler Dan. That's
Dan.
what he is.
But he ain't even cool as Dan. Like,
Yeah, he was whack.
Dan got a little bit of confidence. Like, this dude was kind of like,
Yeah, he was like,
"Are
you? But I think that's all game. I think he was running game on her.
Maybe he was running a game. It was working though. He trying to spit. So Dan get a call from Blair.
Yeah.
She says the plan didn't work, but then he gives her another move.
Yeah. So now,
Meet him at the house. Meet him at the house.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
where he going? Intercept him.
Yeah, because now he's all hot and bothered.
Yeah.
And then you intercept him at Serena's house because they brothers and sisters. So now he could he gonna pull up. Damn, that's
What's
crazy.
happening?
Good advice,
You know what's
Dan.
happening. Good advice, Dan. Dan knows what's popping out here.
Congrats, Dan,
So,
man.
Aaron puts the moves on Serena, and she feeling it. And Dan pulls her up out of there. Hey, Serena, you ready to go eat? And they were like, enjoy your date. And Serena's like, that's not a date.
Yeah. Yeah.
How would you have felt even if it wasn't a date? I guess you don't. I guess you don't have a right to feel like any. But you out with your ex and you trying to make it work,
Yeah.
and
I would have been like,
you ain't got to say it that
yeah,
quick.
you ain't had to do it like.
you ain't got to say it ain't a date that quick.
Because we still fresh. It's fresh off
Yeah.
and also it's like, he should have known right there. He's like, you trying to fuck this guy?
Yeah.
You trying to fuck the art man?
Yeah.
Art,
It's not a date. It's not a date.
we're friends. But then he was being awkward too. So maybe they were both. Maybe in that moment, I could see it like you really they haven't figured it out. Because what's really happened is like he can't. They're trying to figure out if they're trying to be friends, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
I wish they wouldn't. I really.
It's a
wish
bad
they would.
idea. That's why Blair be knowing shit. She was like, I'm not finna watch y'all try to. You think I want to hang around y'all while y'all try to be friends?
Yeah,
Y'all not finna do this
she
shit.
said some shit. That shit was funny.
Yeah.
She said, "You think this gross attempt at friendship?"
Yeah,
or something
yeah.
like that. It was
like you know
funny.
this shit gonna fail.
Yeah. So they walking down the street. Dan trying to tell a story, but Serena texting Blair. Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, ting-a-ling.
Yeah.
Dan shouldn't have tried this shit. He shouldn't have tried this friendship. We just said that, but like,
Yeah, it's so whack because she's still same old serene, and she's just like kikiing with Blair.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like that word so much. Kikiing. You know that word? When people say that? What does that mean?
It
They're
means
like chatting,
chatting, giggling,
Giggling, kiki. We out here kikiing.
Yeah.
That's what they was doing that out there.
Yeah, they was kikiing.
But yeah, she kikiing with Blair like, oh, you bad, girl. You bad. Get in there.
Yeah.
Get in there.
You
And then
bad.
Dan's like, I'm trying to talk to you, girl. I'm trying to tell you about my struggles, my pain,
Drinking
my
coffee
emotions.
over here. We drinking coffee over here.
I'm drinking coffee in Brooklyn.
Coffee in Brooklyn. You walking in Brooklyn. So Blair
Walking
finally
in
gets to Chuck, and he
Memphis.
about to smash, and then her phone goes off, and it goes off like
Yeah.
3 times. Cling,
Yeah.
cling, cling. And it made me think back. I'm like, man, why don't nobody have their phones on silent?
Mm-hmm.
Chuck looks at her phone and sees that
Right.
she was like, this is gonna be too easy. So
Yeah,
he realized he getting played
He
again.
can't play it again.
But then I was like, why don't nobody have their phone on fucking silent?
Right.
And then I thought about it. I thought back to this era.
Uh-huh.
Before iPhones gave you just like the little silent button,
Yeah.
phones were very hard to put on silent. If
Yeah.
you didn't have
I don't think it was like a thing. Yeah, it was like a new thing when you could put it on vibrate.
Yeah.
I remember that.
and sometimes your phone vibrates so loud. Like
Yeah.
sidekicks, if they ever vibrate, like when you was in class and you had your phone on vibrate,
Yeah,
and
it
it
was
was like dang, dang.
Yeah.
Like, it was like there was no like it was not silent. It
That's
was not
funny.
on
You're right.
vibrate.
And we put it on vibrate, but it would just be on the desk, and she's like, "Whose phone is that?"
Yeah,
and I was
yeah.
like, "Blah." Yeah.
Like, it would be so loud, and lights would blink and everything.
Yeah.
But do you also? So I had the Nokia phone with Snake on it and shit. The second one, like the
Yeah.
newer one, the little smaller one.
We put like
Hated that
camo
phone.
camouflage on it. What was your?
It was just blue.
Cool.
I couldn't do nothing to it. My mom bought like the cheapest phone at fucking Sprint. She was not trying to get me a cool phone.
I feel like I had the no limit thing on it. I'm trying to remember. Where it's
That's
like
tight.
no limit.
I would
soldiers.
love that.
Back then, cell phones were so new.
Yeah.
You kind of want people to know you had a phone.
Yeah.
But like now, everyone got a phone, so ain't a flex. Like I want people to think I don't have a phone. I want
Yeah.
people to not know when people
I
are
ain't
talking
got
to
a
me.
phone.
But
I
like
still
back,
buy ringtones though. You still buy ringtones? You
no,
don't-
what?
Yeah, I still buy
Nah,
ringtones.
It's 2022.
I
Carl
still buy
Tart.
ringtones. You buy ringtone, Rochelle?
My
You got a ringtone on your
ringtone
phone?
is Spotify that I play.
You got a ringtone?
Just the regular ringtone.
It is funny though when you
Lame.
go to the
I
music
got a Kid Ink
conference.
song.
Sometimes you go to the music conference. Like my goal is this is my big comedy bit I like to do. I like to go to like music conference where all those guys, rappers and stuff, go to like network and shit, and then go to the conference and be like, how much money can I make off ringtones? Because there's always one guy who's like, hey man, they still buying them.
Yeah.
They still buying them. You can still get checks off of those. You can still get checks off of ringtones. Y'all sleeping on these ringtones. Because Carl Tart out there buying ringtones. He
buy
put it
ringtones.
with what's his name?
Kid Ink.
Yeah,
I
Kid
haven't
Ink
bu-
through
I haven't-
college.
Like my ringtone is so old. Like
Uh-huh.
my ringtone is literally 6 years old.
Yeah.
But I've had it. I still.
Which one is that? What song?
It's a Kid Ink. You go, I'll just play it for you. You want to
You
see
want
my
me you want me to
ringtone?
call you so it comes
Yeah,
up?
yeah. Call me.
You got to put a. Actually, that would be fun to like, have a different ringtone for each of your people.
This is my ringtone.
Okay.
This is not this is for everybody.
How delightful. You know what's funny? That's really not. There's no real good reason that's not still cool.
For ringtone?
That should still be happening. Like, there's nothing
Yeah.
about it that feels dated to me, other than the song being dated.
The song is very dated.
But like, if I called you and fucking like Big Dick Energy came on,
That would be crazy.
yeah, that
Yeah.
would be cool. Why are we
Nah,
not
would
doing that
do
anymore?
That one.
Let's bring that shit back. We can bring it back.
ringtones. Hashtag bring back ringtones. This show, I'm talking directly to the camera right now. This show is on a journey to bring back ringtones. Okay?
Yeah.
Get your ringtones. They're only 99 cents. Everybody's got money now.
Yeah, let's get them
It's the
shit.
richest we've
I'm going
ever
to buy
been.
one right now just to show y'all that I'm really about this life.
Yeah.
I'll do it later.
Unfortunately, we don't have the time. I might get a new one. I might get a new song. I might get something modern, a little baby
get
song.
get that new Future.
I'm gonna see whatever comes out on Future's album. I'm gonna get a song off of that. I'm gonna see what.
I'm serious. I think we could bring this shit back because it was kind of cool just now. I'm speaking from an honest place right now.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be lame, but when it came on, I was like, "That's very cool."
That's tight.
All right,
have your ringtone popping.
It's time for a break.
It's time for a break. It's time for a break right now. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna buy some ringtones. We'll be right back after this paid message. And we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
I bought several ringtones over the break. I brought that new Drake, that new Pusha T. It's gonna be great.
Pusha T
so
ringtone.
give me a call because I can't wait to listen to those songs.
Yeah. So we back. We back at the club, and they taking all these types of pictures because the homeboy Max. His name is Max. Now, who is Max? Where do we know him from?
Who is Max? Where do we know Max?
We know Max. Max plays Amanda Seal's husband on Insecure.
Yes, I was like, yo, that's the homie. And that's a spotted too, because we just ran into him not that long ago.
Yes.
And then I'm like, this is crazy. That shit blows me away. When I see shit like that, it makes me realize this acting game ain't no joke out here.
People been out here grinding.
People have been out here on the grind.
That's
that
14
was
years ago.
14 years ago, my man was a guest starring on Gossip Girl, and he's still, grinding, still putting in work.
Grinding. So shout out to him.
He looks good though, like he hasn't aged at all.
Nah, he looks the same.
He looked exactly the same.
Yeah. And they taking all these types of pictures and
he was going in with that camera. That shit was killing me.
It was crazy. Is they like, we gotta go to another party. We about to go to another party. Nylon and this magazine, whatever. And Jenny actually, I'm surprised. I'm very surprised, but she actually made the decision to not go. But she forgot that homegirl was wearing her dress that she needed to recreate.
Yeah,
so,
which was crazy.
While Jenny was trying to make a responsible decision, she still did not.
Yeah, so now she's like, got to start from scratch and do some weird shit.
Yeah.
But
that shit was funny.
It was funny. She was like, "Oh my God, my dress."
Yeah.
It's like, I feel that should be happening now. You'd be like,
that cab came so quick.
Yeah.
I
know. He was like, "Bye." Yo.
And then it stopped at the end of the block. I thought it would stop. I thought she was going to be able to run after it.
Yeah.
She said, Agnes. And it said, ee. And I was like, oh, run after it. And then she just turned around. That was a bad shot. I should have cut that a little bit earlier. But so Blair, Agnes brings the dress in the morning. Jenny's mad. She hot as fish.
Yeah, man, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you.
Agnes.
I'm sick of your influence on me.
Dog.
Fucking you ain't bringing me to these clubs. Why we do that shit anyway? Switch outfits. That shit was stupid as fuck. Making us do dumb shit in the club.
Switching outfits. I know you stink.
Agnes.
You gave me your outfit. You stinky. You weren't even wearing.
Yeah, you could go back to the OC.
Yeah.
I know she. It's so funny. Because it's the same people created, so they be crossing paths. Shit was tight.
Cross.
She's bad though. You gotta watch OC. We gotta watch OC after this.
We will. We'll
she's
turn
bad
this
in the
into
OC.
OC.
She's like, she does some butt trouble.
So she mad. Then Eleanor go up in there, and she's like, "Stop!" Like, no. Agnes is still not Eleanor. Agnes is like, "Stop giving Eleanor your dresses. What you doing? Like, look, all these pictures last night. These pictures blowing up. This could be a whole gallery for you."
Right.
It feel like she got her best interest at heart in a way.
Yeah, she's just kind of like, she's not thinking about her life, but she's like, she's trying to help her. Yeah. Like for what she can.
Yeah. Let me ask you this though. And I don't think this is a spoiler. Are we gonna see Agnes again? Is she gonna be back next episode? Okay. All right. Yeah, because I'm like,
I didn't know spoiler, but it's like in this moment, I think when she's saying what she's saying, I'm with her. I'm like, Eleanor's taking advantage of her.
Yeah. 100%.
But on the flip side, it's like that thing where it's like. It's kind of like when somebody say like, man, do these drugs with me, you're going to be all right. But it's like, maybe I probably will have fun, but I probably shouldn't do it. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good example of what's happening. Well, it's like it's still a bad thing.
It's an interesting thing. Like, because in our industry, we kind of do have to get taken advantage of a little bit in the beginning.
Right.
To like get on. So like, we've all done like, people's like web series and shit that we didn't get paid for, that we didn't get no actual like hours for, nothing like that. We've all had to do that.
Yeah.
And to get to the place that we in right now.
Right.
So it's kind of like she is putting in her due. And we've all had to give up our talents.
Because what will happen is somebody will, if you don't do anything, if you keep saying yes, they'll keep using you.
They'll keep using you.
And that's what Eleanor is doing to Jay, because it's like she's getting almost like she's getting more bang for her buck. And she's like, I
100%.
basically got this free ass program working for me,
and I don't have to come up with no idea.
Yeah.
I ain't got shit to do here. This little
Right.
girl is coming up with all this shit.
Right.
And she's working like I'm running her ragged. At least back in the day when we was doing like web series and shit. Well, no, because sometimes people will be trying to keep you in their web series all day. And it's like, hey, man.
But because they're not playing, they're like, you good, right?
You good,
But it's
right?
like, no, I'm not good.
I'm not good.
But
I told
I'm
you
not
I
getting
had a-
paid.
I remember the first time I started saying like, I have a heart out.
Yeah.
I cannot be here.
And that's big. And I was like Agnes. I said, Carl, tell them you got a heart out.
Yeah.
You don't let them take advantage of it.
So I was like,
I'm Agnes in here.
I remember the first.
My name is Agnes.
This is Agnes. My name is Carl Tart, and this is my co-host Agnes Woods, and we are the XOXO
Actually,
Gossip King.
that's a good ring to it. Maybe I'll name my daughter Agnes.
Agnes Woods.
Agnes Woods. Mr. Woods, your daughter Agnes is acting up again.
Acting up in class. We're about to expel her.
But so I think you're right. I think in this moment she has Jenny's best interest, and she thinks she probably thinks Eleanor is trash, but also she's also at the same time is just. I think she's just a bad person.
Yeah.
You know, bad people can do good things. You know? Like both things could be true.
Here's a little advice for the people out there. If you are coming up in whatever industry it is you're coming up in, know your worth early on. It's okay to know your worth early on. You won't be seen as difficult. You won't be seen as and trust me, I understand this. I know there's a lot of women listening to this show. Shout out to the ladies out here. I know
Shout
you
out
feel
to the
like,
ladies.
I know you feel like sometimes you won't be able to get your voice heard, like by superiors and things like that. It's okay because I feel that same way. I'm sure Lamar feels that same way too.
I feel it.
When you got the white man controlling the top of the shit,
Yeah.
they look at me, I feel like I'm going to be intimidating every time. Like, I feel like they're going to be like, man, we were working with Carl, but then he said he had a heart out. He got angry.
Yeah.
And we got scared. It's I'm not getting angry at nobody. I'm just letting you know, like, this. Know your worth. Always know your worth. Know your worth.
You know you're right in it, and I gotta say too, know when to say no too, because I used to be so afraid to say no to shit.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, everything that I've said no to, I've never regretted it.
Yeah.
And not only that, the people who I said no to always came back to me with another thing later.
Yeah.
So it's like, it really does, like, it's like, it just lets them know that you're that much valuable, you know?
Yeah.
And Lil J, I hope she learns this. I hope she learns
lesson.
this.
I regret saying no one time. A woman asked me out on a date. That woman was Rihanna.
Hey, but you knew your worth, though.
I knew
you
my worth.
Worth more
I knew my
than
worth
her.
because she was trying to take me to Burger King, and I said, "I'm a McDonald's guy."
Yeah.
Okay, I know my worth. I'm a Mickey D's.
Pretty
please.
I just can't let it go.
Shut me crying. Okay, back to the actual show.
Are you enjoying this, Rochelle?
Rochelle, are you enjoying this?
I'm enjoying this.
I love Rochelle. She's just smiling away.
Know your worth, Rochelle. Rochelle, we're gonna need you to work until 2 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
If we ever tell you, you gotta be like, no. I know my worth.
Oh, so Rochelle got so angry. Fire her, Jake in the Mirror. This is a Headgum podcast.
I know. She thinks she knows her worth. She has no worth.
Rochelle, you got all the worth. You got all the worth in the world. Okay, so Jenny gives the dress. Oh, wait, I skipped one. Okay, Blair and Serena show up at the gallery.
Yeah.
Dan realized that Blair is really in love with Chuck. Like, oh, damn, you really love this dude. And
Yeah, it was
gives
funny.
her-
He was like, do you love him?
Yeah, wow, somebody loves Chuck Bass. But this shit was crazy. 'Cause he gave her some hellified advice. Like,
Yeah.
man, go out there.
Yeah, he's
get
in
it
his bag.
baby.
You know, that's
He was
the
in his
real
bag.
Dan.
That was the real Dan. It was dope. It was cool.
Yeah.
Then Vanessa had to be like, why are you giving her that hellified advice?
Yeah. Yeah. You giving him hellified advice?
Yeah.
You only give me hellified
Hellified
advice.
advice.
Don't be swinging your hellified advice all around town.
Yeah, and then
And
he's like-
how'd you feel about that? Because I was like, it just kind of, because she hadn't told him about it yet. But yeah, that was fucked up what they did to Vanessa, though.
Yeah.
It just felt off because it was so long in between that time that she had told him. And I was like, dang. But, you know, Vanessa's like, fuck Blair. Don't be falling for her shit.
Don't be falling for her shit. He was like, oh, you're right. Man, Dan is so smart, but he's got no brain.
Yeah, he's like,
He's the Tin Man.
he kind of reminds me of the guy Tyrion in Game of Thrones. Like he's written as this really smart dude, but then like every decision he makes is stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they Jenny gives Eleanor the dress. She's like, "Here you go. My bad. I had to pull an all-nighter." And Eleanor's like, "What the fuck is this shit? The seam is off. You did this
what
on
is
the
this?
machine. That's what you do by hand.
Isn't it the shit that I used to cover my couch?"
She's like, "You look like hell."
Waldorf is wild.
Yeah,
Waldorf is like the opposite of Roof Dog.
Yeah.
I feel like she's like Corella DeVille. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
but
You look
yeah,
like hell. Go home. Take your bitch
get your ass
home.
out of here. I know where you was at last night. I seen the
Seen the pictures. They was
paparazzi.
on MySpace. You saw them on MySpace
Yeah.
looking at the pictures?
Yeah.
They was on MySpace looking at the pictures. By this time, this 2008, MySpace had died at this point. Everybody's accounts had gotten catfished.
Yeah,
I was selling Ray-Bans on my account. It was
What else was out? Was Facebook out?
It was when
Oh
Facebook
yeah,
came.
Facebook
Yeah.
was popping.
This was when Facebook allowed younger people to get on it.
Oh, that was a big deal
Yeah.
because it was college people at
You
first,
had to have your
right?
college ID.
Once they changed that, it was game over
was
for
over. Game over
America.
for Facebook.
That was the end of our society.
You see, Elon Musk said he gonna buy Facebook and shut it down.
He said that?
That shit was funny. Yeah, he was getting his yuck off.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah. But
That'd
yeah,
be such a. That'd be kind of tight if you did
it
that.
would be tight. It would be tight.
Um,
And, Mark Zuckerberg ain't selling that shit. But
Yeah.
there's no amount of money I think he would sell it for.
Nah. I do feel like these guys should beef more. Like, we got rappers beef. How come we don't have? We need more tech beefs.
Yeah, we
like
need Mark
tech beefs.
Zuckerberg and Elon Musk to start bombing each other's houses with just like little, not full bombs, but just like
Yeah,
little
like stink, like stink bombs.
Yeah. Like
Make it
a
smell.
grenade comes in his bedroom. He's like, "Gah!" and just like a bunch of smoke.
And he gets him out of bed. Hold on, stay here, honey.
Stay here, honey. He grabs his baseball bat. Somebody's in the house. But okay, so like he goes off, and then Jenny.
I ain't doing shit
I
either.
ain't doing nothing over
They
there.
got y'all doing all the
What you
what
talking
y'all.
to
They got
Amir?
you working.
I'm over there talking to Amir.
Kikiing.
Yeah, Kikiing with Amir. This is a Amir podcast. So
It's hilarious.
she goes to the. Well, no, I skipped over. Oh yeah. Like she's like, "Go home. You look like hell. Go home."
Yeah.
Jenny's like, "What? Got the meeting?"
Oh, yeah,
She's like,
yeah.
I need time to be alone. Think about this shit.
Yeah.
Like, and she's like, "You told me I was gonna be in the meeting." She's like, "You
Yeah.
look like shit. Look at this dress.
Yeah.
This dress is like shit.
It's
I know you
awful.
was out. If you want to act like an adult, you got to be responsible as an adult." And she
Yeah.
was giving her real advice.
Yeah,
She's
no,
like,
she was being in her
You
own
shouldn't
woman.
have been at the club last night. You should
That
have
was
took your
stupid.
ass on. That was dumb.
Yeah, 'cause
Like-
even if she did have the dress, like even if homegirl never took the dress, it still wouldn't have been enough time.
Yeah.
How the fuck was that gonna be enough time to create a whole new
Yeah,
dress?
this shit was
Yeah,
great.
so that was highly irresponsible.
Yeah.
But then Lil J got Queen Agnes in her ear.
Yeah, she was like, "Hold on. Man, you ain't gonna be talking to me like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I do all this work for you. I think you scared. You don't want me in the meetings because you think that they see my work. They gonna take blah, blah, blah. She's like, you know what? Go home before I fire that ass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fire that ass. I'm gonna light this firecracker, shoot it right at your booty. And then it was
I'm
over
gonna take
with.
this fucking bottle rocket
Yeah.
and fire it up. It's so crazy because I don't know who I agree with in this situation.
I think I agree with kind of both of them. I'm
Yeah.
glad that Jenny snapped off on her, but Eleanor did give her another chance.
Yeah,
She's like,
yeah.
Just go home.
Yeah,
I'll
like
see your
that.
ass
You
on
can tell
Monday.
because she knows she talking to a little ass child.
Yeah.
She's like, I know she don't know what she mean.
Yeah.
So I ain't gonna fire her right now. But
Yeah.
she talked to me like that again. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
throw this
over.
girl off the
Oh, you
fucking
know what?
building.
You can see Eleanor be like, you know what?
Yeah,
I'm about
yeah.
to get on your
I know,
ass.
she was feeling it.
And then
She
she
was
was
like,
like,
"Ooh."
she was like, well, can I have my dress back? And she was like, man, take your motherfucking dress.
Yeah,
she brought that shit up.
like a fucking piece of paper. Hey, get this dress out of here.
Dress, motherfucker.
That
She's
whack
like,
ass dress.
not this dress. And she's like, oh, I know you talking about this green joint. I know
Yeah.
you take that green joint, you consider yourself fired.
Yeah.
Little Jenny said, snatch. I was like, okay, little J.
Bang, bang,
I was with it.
bang,
It's
bang.
over.
Yeah.
It's over with Miss Eleanor. That's
Eleanor
it.
was stunned. That's a big deal, boy.
Yeah.
Oh man, little Jay is wilding though, wilding. And there's one man who knows how much he's wilding, and that's Tiny
Nate.
Nate.
He's in there.
What you mean you quit your job,
Yeah.
girl?
Yeah.
What you mean you quit?
What you mean you quit
He's
your
like,
job?
do you know,
Man,
you
talking-
know
you
how
talking to your
broke I
daddy
am?
about
I was
this?
gonna live off of you.
Why you ain't talk to your daddy about this? You ain't talk to Rick Ruth. You ain't talk to Dan. You ain't talk to me, the house guest.
Yeah, I'm staying at your house. You supposed to talk.
You
Come to
supposed to
me.
come to me and tell me that you quit your
That's funny.
job.
There was this lady staying at my house once. I didn't know who she was. Somebody, a friend of my family, and she was trying to give advice when I was a teenager. I'm like, who is this lady? Get this lady out of my house. But yeah, like, yeah. Did you agree with Nate? It was weird because I feel him, but he was also like, kind of doubting her too. Like, you think you could start your own fashion line?
Yeah, he was doing the extra. We're gonna get there.
We not there
We
yet?
missed Blair text Chuck. You win.
Oh
tonight.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I put in my notes. This is a very important note that I wrote down.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine the Smash is smashing like this. I can't imagine
They
Chuck
just
is
seem
really
so
like either one of them. Neither one of them feels sexual enough to me.
Yeah, well, I feel like they just seem like they have no sexual chemistry.
Yeah.
Well, like Chuck seemed like he just seems like a 1 minute man to me. You know, like he seemed like he all talk, and then when he get in the sheets, it's like he's like, he's like, sorry, I don't know what came over me.
I don't know what happened. I took a gas station pill.
And yeah,
I don't know what happened.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get me some ginseng. But yeah, and then
Some
Blair
ginkgo
seems
biloba.
like
Do you have a warm washcloth?
I feel like it's a lot of like to die, but when it's actually really going down and it ain't really out there. Now Serena, I think Serena and Dan, I think they was getting it in.
They was getting it in.
I can tell they was probably like, bah, bah, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. But I feel like you're right, and it's like because every time they about to smash, it just seems like
it's both of them on both sides.
But yeah, I think Blair. So then what happened? So he basically was like,
oh no, Blair and Serena pull up to the gallery.
Yeah,
Big Rufus standing right there.
Yeah,
and he's like, man, what's she been doing around here?
Yeah. She can't go. I love that Ruf just hates because he's like, this girl should not be around
he
my
should not
people.
be around. I know she ain't up to no fucking good.
Yeah.
So Chuck,
but DC he was like, well, you trying to get it,
Blair? I know you're trying to get it, Blair, boy. You a wild boy. Well, I know I ain't teaching like that, but
Rufus is a fool,
Yeah.
like, because I could see in his eyes if Dad would have been like, yeah, he would have been like, all right, it's cool. Like, he seemed like, he was like, yeah, go ahead, get it, son. But nah, he was like, man, fuck, get this girl out of my fucking gallery.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit
So
was nuts.
this is when they have Chuck. Chuck is gonna meet Blair there at the gallery up on the roof.
Oh yeah, they gave a big shade to Brooklyn. I feel like Biggie Smalls be rolling in his grave.
I know, she's like, if he doesn't say, I'm gonna say it, and if he doesn't say it back, I'm gonna jump off the bridge, jump off the building.
Yeah.
And she's like, you don't want to die. You don't want your old bitch to say you died in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I was like,
damn,
golly,
is
man, Brooklyn is a treasure.
I'm not even a huge New York fan, but I know that Brooklyn, like, cool.
Brooklyn, we got Jay-Z, Biggie Smalls,
Nas.
He's from Queens. Who else? Who's from Brooklyn?
Chris Rock.
Rochelle, Google Brooklyn celebrities.
Brooklyn celebrity. Oh,
Tracy Morgan.
What's his name? Spike Lee.
Spike Lee from Brooklyn.
Greenpoint. Ain't that Brooklyn?
Man, everybody's from Brooklyn.
Boogie Down Bronx. No, that's a different place.
Yeah, that's a other fun place.
Yeah.
And then so that shade, I was like, shame on the writers for. I mean, look, we can talk shit about New York, but only me and Carl can do that.
Yeah, we the only two people.
But this show takes place in New York. You can't. It's one thing to hammer on Brooklyn, but also Brooklyn was a different place back then.
Let me tell you something. The only two people that can talk shit on New York is me and Lamar, and that's because we both been there 2 separate times for about 3 or 4 days.
Yeah. So we are it's in my blood.
Yeah.
I bleed apples.
Bleed
I'm
apples.
all an apple.
You know why apples is red? Because we bleed them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
we
a
walking over
motherfucking New
here.
York apple. I love this city. New York. Hey, New York's that away, man. All right.
You're in Albuquerque.
I feel like I'm only performing for Rochelle right now.
Rochelle, this is what you got to put up with. Before it was you, it was AK and Clay was back there, and we was doing this shit to them.
So what happened after that, Carl?
So Serena turns him down. Mm-hmm. She's talking to Aaron.
Okay.
She.
He asked her out, right?
Chuck's gonna meet her. Vanessa's mad at Blair. Vanessa's like, you brought her to my gallery opening?
Yeah,
like, this ain't your gallery opening. You run the fucking coffee
I know,
machine.
get your ass back to the coffee shop because I know they ain't making no money. I guarantee you, Rufus is in the red, because it's like he's probably like spending all his money on his coffee supplies. And he's selling no art, but but basically Dan's like he tells her what happened.
Yeah.
She's like, I was embarrassed.
I don't like that. They embarrass me. You gonna get involved in their games?
Yeah.
And he's like, but it's like, damn. Like Dan is really stuck between a Serena and a Hard.
Yeah,
Vanessa.
yeah.
Like,
Hard Vanessa. He's right though, but I mean, he ain't got no lawyer to Blair, and also like he's been kind of only helping her for Serena, which is also whack. So, but what he was about to do is kind of whack though.
Yeah, it was.
That was real manipulative.
I want to talk to you about that.
Okay,
so let's get there. See, so Serena talking to Aaron, she turns him down.
Yeah.
Good for you, Serena, because that dude was whack to me. But then he asked her some riddle about the pinky ring.
I like that you don't like him.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna spoil nothing, but
that's something about him that ain't right to me. He seemed too squirrely. He's like, man, get some bass in your voice. Put a little hair on your chest. Drink this whiskey, big dog. Drink this, man. Take this whiskey shot. Drink this bourbon.
Some hair on your
Get
chest.
some hair on your chest. Put some dick on your nuts.
What? Wait a minute. Put that shit on your nuts. Yeah, no, it's something off about that cat, and it's something off about his art too.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, it's just words.
It's just words.
You ain't paint shit. You just put a big ass poem.
ball in the middle of the room.
I ain't feeling his art.
But
I wish I could do art like that.
The set designer on Gossip Girl listening to this right now? Like, man, that shit was tight, man.
Yeah. You know how long that shit be took?
Yeah.
That's my art.
This is my art. That ain't that actor's art. But
that's a good point. Yeah.
So as Blair is going to meet Chuck on the roof, Dan stops her.
Wow.
This is some shit right here. He tells her to make sure Chuck is done playing games. That man be in people's business.
Yeah.
All the time. Like, why would you do that? Why would you stop her? Go let her do what she gonna do.
Right.
Why all of a sudden are you caring about her right now?
Yeah.
And then, like...
No, he was fucking with her, though.
Was he?
That's what I'm saying. So he was doing that on purpose because...
To put doubts in her head.
Yeah. He got in her head because the best case scenario is that what he said before was right.
Yeah.
You need to tell him you love him. That would have ended the game.
Yeah.
But he knew at the time. It did seem weird because that's what kind of freaked me out though, because it made me be like, damn, Dan's kind of manipulative, because in that moment it felt like he was really caring about her, and I was like, damn, he really pulled that off. But he just did that to fuck with her.
Yeah.
Because he was basically like, she's like, okay, if I say this, if I put this down in her head, then she's gonna call him out.
Yeah.
You know, like exactly what happened. Like she knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
But which is weird though, a little bit. Like, how could he plan that? But
yeah, that shit was crazy.
But he was definitely doing it to fuck with Blair. Like,
Yeah,
I don't think he was. I don't think he gave a shit if I don't think he was like trying to protect Blair or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. This should be tripping me out sometime. Maybe I can watch it.
It did feel like that though. I know how you felt, because it felt like, because what he was also saying was kind of true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so it was like he used the truth to tell lies.
Yeah. Interesting. He uses the truth.
Hey, take notes out there, audience.
Yeah, use the truth to tell lies. So Jenny walks in. She sees Big Roof.
Jenny's wilding.
Yeah,
she's all over the city.
She walks in. She see Big Roof dog. He over there getting his, he talking,
chopping up Key Ken.
He chopping it up, and she about to eat Crow.
Yeah.
She about to walk up to him like, all right, Dad, you win. I'm gonna go back to Constance Village. Like, I'm gonna go back to. And then,
tail between her
as soon
legs.
as she get there, Agnes walk in. Boom, Agnes and Amanda Seale's husband.
Amanda Seale's husband is like taking pictures everywhere. He just won't stop.
He won't stop.
He won't
stop taking pictures of the art.
Yeah, that's for disrespect.
That's not how you're supposed to be. So she says, like, Nylon wants to do a story on you. Like, she wants next up and artist to come. And Jenny's like, I ain't got no artist to come. And she's like, Jenny was getting on my nerves at this point. Because Agnes kept giving her, like, shit to be excited about. And she's like, but I can't do it because I can't do it.
Yeah,
and it's like, man, shut your stupid ass up.
Yeah.
All right? Like,
listen to her.
Listen. So
this is what you
finally
want.
She's like, okay, we're going to listen. And her ex is about to leave. Max about to leave when he walks up. And Nate's like, hey, I was hoping we could hang out. And she's like, I'm about to go to this. I'm about to start my own business. He's like, start your own business?
Yeah.
You talked to Big Roof Dog about that? She's like, man, get out my motherfucking business. Like,
that shit was so funny.
Yeah.
He was like, he really was like, yeah, you talk to your father about that? Hey, what about Dan? What's he think?
What's he think?
You know, you
Listen,
15
Jenny,
years old.
I may be trying to get at you right now, but you a child.
Yeah. That's what it felt like. It was like, what the fuck is going on? It was like he was saying two things at once. He was like, yo, you're too young for me, but I like you though.
Yeah,
like,
I'm trying
wait
to smash.
a minute.
I may be trying to smash, but also you are making childish decisions as you are a child.
You may be a child that I want to smash.
Yeah.
But I think what you're doing is childish. But I still like what you're doing.
What you doing? Yeah.
And then he's like, then he sees Amanda Seale's husband.
Yeah.
He's like,
I don't like that guy.
What's up with this cat?
Who's that black guy? You know, it was funny about this is something rubbed me wrong about him from moment one. You notice, I did not call him Gossip Girl.
Oh yeah,
which is now making me think that he may be Gossip Girl.
Oh my God, you have jumped the shark. Though. But yeah, I think there was something off about him. I mean, that guy is like up to no good.
Yeah,
I mean, what is he doing? What are you doing, hanging out with these young ass kids and fucking? Oh my God. But Nate knows, because Nate knows. Nate's been in the streets. He knows when he sees a fucking predator when he sees one.
Yeah, he sees. So Blair and Chuck have a falling out. They go up on the roof. He's like, say the words, Blair. Say the words. I ain't saying the motherfucking words. You say it first. Why you gonna say it first? Why do I have to say it? He was like, I'm sick of you playing this game.
Yeah.
He said, games. You started it. And he goes, well, you finished it.
Yeah.
And he walks away. This shit was crazy.
If I had wrote this in, and I would have Dan right there being like, ha, ha, ha,
yeah.
My plan has worked.
This is the one. I got another. If I wrote this in at the end, but yeah, Dan is always in the background like, yes. So
Chicken Blair.
Blair comes in crying. Serena says you need to leave. She runs into Dan's like, man, what you say to Blair?
Yeah,
Actually, he says. I mean, he's like, I just told her that. Be careful up there.
Yeah, watch out for that guy.
Like, cause I don't give a fuck. He was like, I don't give a fuck about Blair.
Yeah, I was just doing that shit for you.
I'm doing this shit for you.
Yeah,
I'm always thinking about you.
Yeah.
And she's like, man, you ain't thinking about me. They love each other. That Vanessa shit was different.
Yeah.
And I thought I was like, that's such a Serena thing to say.
Oh, it pissed me off.
Yeah.
I was like, shut your ass up, Serena. That shit was not. First of all, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about because you don't even know about that shit.
Yeah.
And secondly, who gives a fuck about Blair and Chuck? They shouldn't be together, honestly.
They definitely should not be together.
But Dan's like, what?
Yeah.
You think that's actually a good idea? She's like, but she really loves him.
Yeah. So
I don't know how I felt. Like, I felt bad. I guess, like, I felt bad because I knew Dan is a good guy. So I think knowing what he did really hurt Blair is just not in his character.
Yeah.
So you could see that Blair, because Blair really does love him. It fucked up.
Yeah. It's a mess all over the place.
It's just weird. It's weird that she loves him. That's what's weird.
So Jenny's at Max's house. Max and Agnes in there getting freaky.
Oh, yeah.
All types of pics being taken. Then
so many pics.
Yeah, too many pictures. I don't know how much film he got in the damn camera. But Chuck running down the stairs, right?
Uh-huh.
And Dan stops him and tells him what he did. I'm like, damn, why you?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what I mean. He's like a smart guy that does dumb shit.
Yeah, he was getting on my nerves, that shit. And then Chuck looked at him with the fucking fire of 1,000 suns.
Yeah.
And I was like, Chuck, Dan, you better get out of this fucking stairwell.
Yeah.
Chuck's about to shoot your ass.
I know. Yeah. If you fuck me over one more time, because he been fucking over Chuck a little bit too much. Yeah. I'm like, Dan, you kind of like, come on, bro.
Yeah. I can't have your back too much longer. I'm gonna have to let Chuck get a couple hits in.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna break it. All right, enough.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You get one more lick. All right.
Yeah. All right. That's enough.
Get DP'd. But
they back at the apartment, and Agnes got Jenny in her bra.
Yeah,
like,
this is wild.
Tiny Nate walks in. He
very inappropriate. Yeah. Hold on. Put your shirt back on.
The shirt
on. What the fuck is going on in here? Oh, you taking pictures of her?
And then Agnes like, I knew he wanted to smash. Like that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
All right?
I know.
Taking all these
pictures were so crazy. Yeah. She's like, yeah, cool. You want to fuck too? Yeah. And then he's like, nah, I'm here to save her, but kind of. Oh my God, Tiny Nate, you out of control.
His fits are killing me every time. I'm always like, I know that he ain't got no money.
Yeah.
Like that, they seized everything. But he was dressing like this before he went broke.
Yeah.
Like these fits are trash.
Tiny Nate just he's lost.
Yeah.
He's lost. He's really in a bad place when you think about it.
Yeah.
He ain't got no housing, got no home, he ain't got no daddy.
Yeah.
His daddy is gone. His daddy is on the run.
Yeah.
That is so traumatic. All right. But Jenny's like, come on, we're not doing anything. We're just like chilling, like. And he's like, well, then I'll stay then. And then,
I'll wait.
Yeah.
I want to see some titties too.
I was glad he came through because that shit was not going to be a good scene in there. I was like, that dude up to no good. Sorry, Amanda Seale's husband. Yeah. I know you're a good guy in the other show, but in this show,
not a good guy.
Yeah. So, that's your range. You got good range out there.
So Dan stops Serena. They finally get their talk on. She says she likes Aaron.
Yeah.
She realized that she knew him back in the day. Like the riddle that he told her was like something from when they went to camp when they was kids.
Right.
Dan gives the blessing. She starts walking back to get Aaron. Mm-hmm. Aaron comes out on a motorbike. He got the girl. Now, if I had wrote this scene, it would have been a rack focus of Dan in the background, like, pop locking this shit.
Right. Oh my God. You can see Dan probably so happy.
Yeah.
Like, she had that look on her face, like, no.
She was so sad.
And then I bet Dan was in the back, like,
that shit was so funny.
Shit.
Yeah. Serena walked back. She was like, I'm finna get my man. He come out, get on his motorbike with the girl. Yeah. Oh my God, I was
Who
dying.
Was that? That was just some random girl?
That wasn't nobody.
He pulled off cool. That's why I think he was running gay, because I'm like, how he was so scared to talk to Serena, but then just pull some girl that quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Chuck and Blair realize they can't be together because they both ain't ready to basically be in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, because they know they can get a relationship, relationship's not gonna work.
Yeah.
And they're gonna hate each other.
Yeah.
I'm like, but y'all already hate each other. They already experienced that. So why not take the risk? They're both afraid to take the risk.
Yeah.
Of getting in a
They're afraid of getting hurt because they're both evil people.
Yeah.
And then, but also I think, like I was talking about last time, they like that. This is what they like.
Yeah.
The relationship is this.
Yeah.
Is the chase, the back and forth. They don't want to be together.
No.
But we'll see what happens though, because he kissed the hell out of her.
Yeah. Nice kiss. She was crying.
Yeah.
So Jenny get mad at Nate for stopping her. Why you was up in there? He's like, I was saving you. That dude's a creep.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta expect. She was talking just like a teenager.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna make a bad decision. This shit, they start making out.
Oh yeah, that was
Man,
inappropriate.
It's like, this shit is crazy. Because even though they only 2 years apart, it's like he living with them.
That's like that fucking Jada Pinkett shit.
Yeah, he's
Or
August
kinda.
Alsina.
It's he's August Alsina, and then she. That's not a good analogy.
This shit feels like this gonna cause some trouble.
Yeah, and like
I'm nervous about the rest of the season with this relationship with the Jenny and Nate of it all.
It was like weird. Like I felt so conflicted because I was like, this guy really cares about her. And because remember, you think this is a long time coming. Because they really been like close for a long time.
Been a while. Yeah.
So now I'm like, now that I see them kiss, I was like happy about it because I'm like, that's a good guy for her. But then I was like, what about Dan? What about Ruth? What about everybody? I feel like it's gonna. What about Blair?
Yeah.
I feel like it's just gonna destroy the whole ecosystem.
It's gonna be bad. So that's the end of the episode. I definitely.
That was a humdinger though. When I did not.
That was
a
humdinger moment. I saw it coming. I saw it coming from the beginning.
I didn't think he was. I even though I seen this shit already, I just didn't remember him kissing. I didn't realize he was gonna kiss her like that quickly.
Yeah, you at least gotta. Yeah, after you save her from that situation.
You at least gotta give a break. Then he's like, I just saved you from a creep, and then just kiss. He's like, now I'm like, but you can kiss me though. I'm only a couple years older than you.
Yeah.
Whatever,
I just saved you from a creep. I'm only a couple years older than you. That guy's 4 years older than you. Yeah. I'm only 2.
Yeah, I'm like, what is this shit?
Yeah.
No, but Nate's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I hope it doesn't mess up the friendship between him and
It's not that weird.
Dan.
It's basically like a senior and a freshman dating.
Yeah, but he's living in the house though.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna be doing? Sneaking in her room at nighttime while everybody sleep? Big Roof sleep?
Yeah, there's no good can come from this.
No.
But
Big Roof gonna beat the shit out of Nate.
He's like, well, I let you in my house.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see that scene.
You gonna catch them making out. And
Yeah.
Big Roof gonna be like, man, get your bitch
ass
ass out my
house.
motherfucking house.
You better take your ass to the Hamptons with your broke
you
ass
better
mama.
go somewhere. Don't be around here. I don't want to see you in these parts no more. I already feel it. I already feel that. That's
Yeah,
coming.
can you imagine? That would be, bro.
So what do you give this episode?
I get his three XOs.
3 XOs?
I think it's just average.
It's average,
Not bad,
yeah.
not good, just a thing.
Yeah. So
XOXO,
that's
XOXO, XOXO.
I also am in the same boat as you. I give it a little bit more than you. I'm gonna give it 3.028.
Oh my God, I don't know how this is gonna sound.
Yeah, so it's gonna be
XOXO, XOXO, XOXO.
I give it 3 XOs and a Rochelle.
Excuse me.
You got some news for me?
Man, I got so much news. So check this out. Everybody knows that Meg Fox and MJ and Machine Gun Kelly are together. So Megan Fox drank his blood, I guess.
Ugh.
You heard about this? That's how close
that's
they
dangerous.
are. So yeah, that's not safe. And my question is, who do you think what couple on the show would do that for each other? Maybe Chuck and Blair?
Chuck and Blair would definitely drink each other's blood because they're vampires.
Yeah. Like, they would probably do it to show how much they love each other. Let's do this, and then nothing will tear us apart. All right, next episode, next news story. Johnny, oh, that's funny. So Johnny Depp, he's you know about this trial? Y'all know about this? So he pulled up to the trial blasting Bob Marley on the way up. What was it called? No man, no cry. Whatever. That's something real ironic, something hilarious. So my question is, this is more for just everybody. Like, if you were in trial and a messy divorce, what song would you pull up playing? That's what I just want to know.
If I was in a messy divorce trial like this,
Like, what would you pull up to the courthouse blasting?
probably the whole Future's new album, "I Never Liked You." Something very
Did
toxic.
that come out yet? I don't know.
It's coming out today, I guess, because of when is this episode going to air? Came out last Friday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So last weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pull up that. I would pull up probably to like
Some Drake shit. Some Toxic Boy shit.
Yeah. Drake.
Yeah.
What's that? Crew Love.
Yeah, they love him. Cool. I'm about to listen to that on the way to my next engagement.
My last one is so the world's oldest person in Japan, Kane Tanaka, died at 119 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, who do you think of our cast would live the longest, would live forever on the show?
I think Bass Daddy is gonna live too.
Oh man,
because he's evil. Evil people don't die.
Evil people don't die.
They multiply.
We baby's kids.
Yeah.
All right, that new segment was whack.
I love it every single time. The news is great every single time. That's it for another episode of XOXO Gossip Kings. Please follow us on Instagram at XOXO Gossip Kings _podcast.
Keep watching.
Keep watching. It's getting good. I think we at that hump. I think we're in the Wednesday of this season, which is good. Because this season definitely started on a Monday.
Oh yeah, it was Monday. Yeah, we're like Wednesday. Yeah,
we're at Wednesday. We're in the hump right now. It's chugging along. We at the hump. This was episode 8.
Yeah.
So we got 10 more, I guess. And I'm excited to see what season 2 brings. New characters.
This shit is gonna be nuts. I can't wait for you to meet this one girl who Chuck dates.
Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited already.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. But what do you think? Did you watch this? Are you caught up? Did you end up watching it?
I'm caught up.
What do you think of this episode?
I was completely shocked by the Nate and Jenny kiss.
You were shocked by it, right?
I don't know why I didn't see. I guess it was too early. I was like,
It feels early.
Yeah, I feel like he's taking advantage of her at this point.
It feels a little bit.
Right, that's what it's like. She was like she was so vulnerable in that moment.
Yeah.
Like he should have been smart enough to be like, she's not like, at least, let's like, why don't you think about it? We'll kiss tomorrow.
Yeah.
But so what would you give that one? How many XOs? Man, if you're gonna watch it with us, you can do the podcast with us.
Yeah.
That's because it helps, actually. Honestly, I wish they had them fools. They didn't watch it.
They didn't watch it shit. But you gotta know how many XOs you would give it.
I just realized they're gonna hear everything we've been saying about them.
That's fine. That's fine. They can hear all this shit. They know we love them.
We can cut it out if you want.
Nah, we love them.
Talking shit.
Talking shit.
But yeah,
what do you think?
I think 3.75 for me.
Okay, so that's XOXO.
XOXO. XOXO. XOXO.
Just XOXO.
Oh yeah, great. Hell yeah.
For all of us here at Headgum, this has been a Headgum podcast. I've been your host, Carl Tart.
I'm Lamar Woods, straight from North Carolina. No, what? I'm from Georgia.
That's Brother Cactus. Yeah. This is Brother Monstera.
Brother Pillow.
We got Rochelle.
The Asiatic black
We got Rochelle
man.
on the ones and twos, the wheels of steel. She produces this whole podcast from a DJ turntable. But she doesn't play any music. But we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was a Headgum podcast.